To my watchers, those who watch the watchers and my sneaking peeks, guys, me and my wife just got back from a multi-day trip. We went leaving Maryland into West Virginia, into Ohio, into Indiana, into Michigan, up towards the top of Michigan, swing back around, had some family things just outside of Flint, back into Ohio, through Pennsylvania, and home. Over a 4.5-day period, a 5-day period, we ended up with 2,370 some miles. We had a great time. This is the first time my wife's been on that kind of trip. We've done a few trips where we were able to go out and, maybe do 500 miles, sit around for a day or two, do short rides, and then do about 300 to 400, because my wife's not a long distance rider, which is fine. So if you're going out on a ride, make sure that you know the person that you're coming with is either comfortable with it, willing to do it, or is able to understand that, hey, it's not like we can just simply pull over and get you into another vehicle. Now, if you happen to have another vehicle with you, a ride-along or something, hey, that's fine too. But on this trip, it was just us on the Tri-Glide, and oh my, we are so happy that we updated the shocks. Some of those roads are not very nice. Now, we had a conversation, me and my loving bride, before the trip, and she says I misunderstood. I swear she said as few highways as possible, so we're doing a lot of minor roads, off-roads, back roads, etc. And she goes, she didn't want to stop at as many Harley dealers as we normally do. Well, we didn't stop at many at all. We did stop at a few, but not many. If they weren't in the line, we weren't going to stop at them. So, we both had some fun. Now, as you can see going on in the video, we are enjoying ourselves. This is out near Cumberland Gap. We had a great time. This was marvelous riding around. The roads are not the greatest. There are times where the roads are really junky, but we were able to go out and have fun. Now, this has got a lot of road work on it, so I'm going to leave some of it with the music, but I'm also going to talk to you guys about it. What did we take with? Well, we made sure that we had our rain gear. We didn't need it until the last day, but the first day we needed it for a few moments. If you guys watched the video before this, we were talking with the gentleman as we were putting on our rain gear. By the time we got it all on, the rain had stopped. Sort of like today, it's raining outside. Only reason I'm doing the voiceover, well, at times it eats the battery too much, and I found that the video I was doing it on was not doing well with that type of audio, but it was getting road audio, so I left the road audio so you guys should hear a little bit of that. Now, this is West Virginia going into Ohio. I jump around a little bit on these so you guys can see them and enjoy them a little bit. These are great roads. If you haven't been out that way, go. I did not film the entire thing because I'm sorry. That's a bit more distance than my batteries can take, and I don't think everybody would be enjoyed with it as I was. Now let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, what all did we take? Well, we had our rain gear, which includes rain jackets, rain pants, and rain gloves. Now mine's the Harley jacket, Gore-Tex pants, and going out I was just using the Harley boot covers or shoe covers as you please. My wife has a rain jacket and rain pants that we got at Bass Pro Shop. She was only wearing tennis shoes, figured, okay, if we hit rain, it's not going to be that hard, she could always change them out. Well, we get up to Michigan, and we found a place which is Rocky's Great Outdoors. They sell all kinds of stuff, but they sell a lot of motorcycle stuff. And I wanted to get her a good pair of rain boots. She's got smaller feet, so we're lucky they had some that fit her. While we were there, I bought some new rain boots for myself, which I can wear instead of the over-the-shoe covers. Very nice boots. I'll put in the description all of our rain gear. So if you guys want, you can get it. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you can afford, I just suggest that you get the best you can afford because it's going to rain on you at some point or another. Sometimes it's a short distance, sometimes like our ride home, it's going to hit you for hours. If we'd have known at the time that if we'd have gone an hour earlier, we'd have maybe got the entire trip without rain, or if we'd gone a couple hours later, we'd have made it without any rain. We might have adjusted, but we just knew that, hey, we had to get home and we were running tight, so we decided we're going to press on. And of course, it rained and rained and rained. That is in a later video. If you want to see that video, go ahead and check in about a week, and you should see it. Might be a week and a half. I don't know when I'm going to put it out. But let's see, what else do we have with us? We had clothes. We had enough clothes for 4 days of riding without having to change clothes, or wash clothes, I should say. We change clothes every day. I always bring extra socks. I was an Army guy, so you always bring 2 pair of socks per day. That way you change them out, keep your feet nice and dry and comfortable. I did have a couple of extra shirts because we're going for a family thing, so I had to have a nice shirt. I had shorts and swimming trunks because we knew that we would be swimming at the hotels, which, I'm sorry, is very good. When you get off of a long ride, go sit in the hot tub, swim around, get your muscles to relax, take a nice cool shower. You're going to feel so much better. Eat a decent dinner. You don't want to eat a huge breakfast or a huge lunch when you're out on a long ride. You're going to have to get rid of that somewhere, and you're not always sure where that somewhere is going to be. So just a light breakfast, light lunch, but make sure that you hydrate as you're going. I prefer Gatorade Zero because the caffeine is not going to help you out. The alcohol is not going to help you out. A lot of sugar is not going to help you out. So we use the Gatorade Zero. It helps us to what we need, and we seem to enjoy it. We went over a couple of smaller bridges. I didn't get a chance to go up to the Mackinac Bridge this time. We will get it our next trip. We've done that so many times, but it's funny. We've never been able to film it for whatever reason. Mainly because I wasn't really into filming rides at that time, but that is life. I'll get into getting up there sometime soon. AKA it's probably going to be next year. Guys, let's see. We didn't take a big bag with us from top because we figured, we've got enough stuff. We had the camera gear, we had extra shoes, we had our bathroom stuff with us. Everything that we thought we needed except for a slightly larger bag, so if we bought anything we could put it in because we were running real tight with room. Yeah, a trike has a lot of room in it, but you don't notice until you put all your stuff in that, ooh, I really can't buy an extra t-shirt or 2. Maybe 1, but not 2. And we wanted to make sure that we were comfortable. We brought, stuff in case we got cold, so we each had a sweatshirt in there. Ended up not needing them at all, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and run the rest of this with video at high speed. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. Please let me know what you think of these videos. I know they're not for everybody, but I try and put out what we experience and how we're enjoying them and the types of roads that we're on. I've got some others that are shorter clips, which will be in other videos, which shows more of the back roads. But I figured this one would be so I could talk with you guys a little bit about what we had on the bike. Guys, please enjoy the day. Have a great one.